JBDrumTalk.
How you doing, Molzo?
I'm good. How are you?
How are you? They can't
No,
answer.
I assume that they're having a fantastic week.
It's Friday. Who's not happy?
That's right. That's right.
The weekend is almost here.
Yeah. Jono, today's a very special day.
Molzo, tell me, why is today a special day?
This is the start of one of our first series.
Yes!
Woohoo!
The series!
We are going to be starting a bit of a new video that's going to be a project that's going to continue over probably, 6 videos?
Yeah,
I reckon it's going to be
something
about
like that.
6 videos.
It'll come out about that.
Yeah. So, how about you tell everybody what it's going to be about?
Yeah, cool. So, we have been searching through my garage, haven't we? That's really literally it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a hoarder of drum kits and bits and pieces.
This has been so fun.
So
I don't know whether I'm being sarcastic or not.
Well, it was fun. It was hot. It was
very...
summer in Cairns.
Yeah.
There was no air conditioning.
Yeah, it was 9 p.m. at night with the garage open, and I still reckon it was like 38 degrees.
It was so hot. But the cool thing was I learnt that I have gear that I didn't know about.
So let's start from the beginning. Let's go from the start. So,
what do we got?
I used to own that Tama kit.
That's
the
right.
Silver Birch.
Way back in our first videos.
Yeah. I had that kit, and it was good.
Yeah.
It was nice, but I wanted something that was a little bit more portable. I was after something that had a nicer tone. Mm-hmm. And more importantly, that was a loud drum kit.
Yeah.
When you hit it, to get the resonance out of the drum, you had to hit it sort of reasonably hard.
Yeah.
You know? So anyway, I sold that kit and I was about to buy a brand new kit. I was looking at a couple of different ones. We looked at some Tamas. I looked at the Drew Jones kit.
Yep.
We were talking about the DW Mini Pro.
Yeah.
I was looking at all these kits and then looking at the price going, I don't know whether I can afford this. And then Jono piped in and said, well,
my garage.
why don't we sort through all of the stuff that we have and beg our friends and borrow from people and get as much stuff as we can. Maybe we can put together a really kick-ass small kit with spare parts. So that's exactly what we did. We searched through his garage. I talked to some mates. We borrowed some stuff. We got different bits and pieces. I've spent a tiny bit of money, and we're at the point where we have found. It sounds ridiculous, but we found a whole kit of parts.
I mean, the setup looks ridiculous at the moment too.
Yes.
However, it is a concept kit, right?
That's right. So we're going to put together what we have here. We're going to take you through today and show you all the different bits and pieces we've found. And over the coming videos, we're going to slowly, I don't know if fix is the right word, improve? Improve on the kit.
Build to what we want.
Yeah. And the goal is something that's small, portable, sounds amazing.
Yeah.
We're just after a good kit at a reasonable price.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, should we start pulling out some gear and tell them what we found?
Let's have a look at the snare drums first.
Some of these things that we have found in people's basements, garages, places, they're really cool.
They're
mind-blowingly
cool.
Very nice.
There's some really good gear here. It's not like we've just gotten stuff that nobody wants. This is good stuff. Anyway,
nothing matches, by the way. There's the odd thing that does match, but
I'm thinking about calling it the Franken kit.
The Franken kit.
Because
beautiful.
There's so many different brands and bits and pieces and whatever else. It should be a Franken kit. If you have a better name than Franken kit, leave it in the description below. Not the description, the comments. I write the description.
Yeah.
The comments.
Alright,
let's start with some snare drums. So
what's our first one?
This.
Oh!
I'll put it that way so you can see the front.
Yeah.
It is a Yamaha brass Piccolo snare.
This is a cool piece of, hardware to have.
Yeah. If it might depend on release order. You may have seen this snare in another video that we've done where we do some shootouts, hey?
Yeah.
If you haven't though, that's cool too. This might be the first time you've seen it. This is really fun.
Yeah.
It is super bright.
Very bright, very cutty. Being a piccolo, that's the natural characteristics of the snare. The one thing I did like about this snare though is the 10 lug. Would have mentioned that in the previous video.
Yeah.
10 lug. The mechanisms, like they work
cool.
perfectly,
Yeah.
and they're just really solid. But
Yeah.
as an overall drum, this is a Piccolo that was made in Japan too. So it's one of the older models that Yamaha released.
I know the model number.
Oh, you got the model number.
I can't tell you for a lot of this stuff because it's weird. But this, I actually know what it is. It's an SD493 Piccolo Yamaha brass snare.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So there are a couple of these floating around on eBay. Some of the other things we're about to pull out, there are not things floating around on eBay.
Yep.
But this is cool. And, I mean, the best part is it's in really good condition.
It is.
It'd be cool to maybe get some die-cast hoops on this down the track or something like that. But, I mean,
At the moment, it's all original parts.
Yeah. Everything is as it comes, and it actually sounds sort of cool.
Yeah.
I like it
It's
at
different.
the moment. Yeah.
Nice.
We'll do audio samples and stuff in the coming videos as we work on this different gear.
We'll put proper heads and stuff on it.
That's
Just
right.
fix different
Yeah,
things.
this is just original stuff as it is at the moment. But yeah, it's cool. How about we look at the second one? Because this is one of the weird, cool sort of things.
What is it? Tell me.
Jono.
I know. Oh my god.
This
one, yes.
This is a Remo snare drum.
So all of you
Hands
that
up if
play...
you've seen a Remo snare drum before.
Well, I hadn't until...
Not me. I'd never seen a Remo snare drum.
I had seen Remo drum heads, but not a snare drum. I knew they existed way back in the day, but...
I have one question, mate.
Yeah.
Is it blasphemy to put an Evans head on a Remo snare drum?
You couldn't do it. No.
We can't do that.
No, I can't do it. It'll have to be a Remo. And you know what you should do is leave in the comments below what head you think would best suit this snare drum.
Yeah, the Remo heads. Not
Not any other brand. From Remo, what would suit this snare drum best?
So this is a Quadura.
Yep.
That's the name of the model.
Yep.
By Remo. It's got some interesting things as far as what's going on with the drum because it looks like a metallic drum.
It does. But flip it up.
If you look inside, that is timber. It's called Acousticon.
That's right.
Did I get that right?
That's right. Acousticon. Yep.
And it's sort of a bits and pieces timber, an MDF sort of mix that they put together and then lined the inside of the drum. So, it's different.
It is different.
We haven't actually tuned this up and seen how it sounds just yet, but I'm
excited to
I'm really
play this
keen to
one
play
and
with it. Yeah.
see what comes out of it and whatnot. The only thing, as everyone knows, I love the 10 lugs. This is an 8 lug.
It is an 8 lug drum.
So,
But we did find die-cast hoops for this drum.
Yeah.
So I know it is a Remo drum.
At the moment, it's all in its original.
That's right. We're gonna keep all the original parts and everything. I don't want to devalue the drum or anything, but we can play with the sound a little bit.
I think so.
Yeah.
It'd be amazing to see what we can get out of it.
Yeah. So we will run one or both of those snare drums as we move forward on this.
Yep.
Franken kit. How about we talk about the next part, because I cannot believe that we found some toms that are from different companies that are the same colours that might be like 40 years apart.
Something like that.
Yeah.
But
it's insane.
The
So
first one. What's this?
This is a stage custom,
Turn
all
around.
birch 8-inch tom. So Yamaha.
It's an 8x8.
Yeah. And out of everything that we played, like and messed around with, this sounded like perfect out of the gate.
Yeah.
You know?
Like just a little tweak on the heads and boom, it just came to life. It was really, really nice.
Yeah. The good things about this, you'll understand when I talk about the other gear. This is all standard mounts.
Yeah.
We've got the Yamaha mounts to start putting everything together.
That's it.
It's just a really
You
good
can
drum.
buy all the parts to make this work on your drum kit from a retail store at the moment.
Yeah.
So it's really cool.
Which is more than can be said for our other toms.
All right.
All right. Well, I'm gonna leave this one here so you can see.
All right. Here's the first part.
Yes. You better get the drum.
I gotta
explain.
get the drum,
Yeah, we better get the drum. So, I can't believe like the color match. These aren't a set or anything. This is a Premiere tom.
Yes.
I can't tell you anything more than that.
There is nothing about
No
it.
model number, no information. From looking online, what I can figure out, this is an older bracket type.
Yeah.
It's also using a very, very old version of the mounting hardware.
Yeah. So these ones, just from looking at what we've got tom mount wise and all that, these would have been made in England.
Yes. Yeah. The Premiere gear.
This
the
was
UK.
this wasn't made like China or anything like that.
Yep.
This was an original piece of work, really. And like just looking at the timber, you know, underneath and having a look at what the timber composite was, I'm believing that it's probably like a mahogany.
Yeah.
Like, and just doing a bit of research.
Guessing,
mahogany,
Yeah.
the way that it works, the way that it sounds, it's warm. When you hit them, it's not like they're bright and the attack is...
That's right. And looking at the models that were released about the time when we think this is, they were mahogany shells. So, the drum is cool.
Yeah.
We have a matching floor tom. Jono left it up for a tick and then put it back down because we're not going to leave it on the table. So we have the two drums.
This is a 14 by 14.
Yeah. So let's quickly just talk about the small issues that we have.
This is a 12 inch, by the way. I think I forgot to mention.
Oh yeah, 12 inch. Sorry.
So we got 8, 12, 14.
That's right. This is a problem. At the moment...
Well, it's a problem with current gear.
That's right. I'm trying to load this into a bass drum.
Yeah.
And it's tapered. And it only goes down about that far.
Yeah.
So getting this drum where we want it is an issue. We could do some clamp setups and whatever when we talk about hardware. But at the moment, this is a bit of a problem. So we're going to have to be a little bit inventive as we fix up these issues.
Let's just talk about why it's a problem. What's the bass drum we're using?
Do you want to talk about the bass drum now?
Well, I just think, just for a second before we'll come back to
Yeah,
the bass
okay,
drums
well,
and the big thing.
well-
We're using a Pearl Vision Birch bass drum.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
the Pearl tom mounts that we're trying to put this into.
That's right. It just doesn't fit.
No.
Yeah. So
We'll go into the bass drums a bit more in depth, but...
Yeah. It's also a really unique sort of click-in screw system, sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not user-friendly when
it's
you're on
got
a
a
gig.
gear on the edge.
Yeah.
That's exactly right. Like, the goal was for this to be a practical gigging kit that sounded good. We ticked the sounds good box because these sound great.
Yeah.
But this is not practical.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to come up with some solutions in hardware around those issues as we go forward. But
the other thing that was really frustrating with these is...
oh yes.
Like, we'll do a close-up picture, actually.
Yeah,
Is,
I'll do the B-roll thing.
Yeah,
I'll make it all pretty.
is the tension rods.
Yes.
They're the old classic Premier tension rods, which has...
It's a slotted circular key.
Yeah, so it's it's like using a flathead screwdriver.
And it's not even like the standard compared to other stuff. So Sonar did the slotted key as well.
Right.
But I can't use Sonar keys on this. It
Doesn't
just
work.
fit.
No,
So
it's not universal, which is a problem.
I really...
If you lose your key and you're at a gig,
I don't
how
know.
are you meant to change
Yeah.
tune or change your head
I'm
if you break
torn between leaving it original because it is a really cool drum,
Yeah.
but also the practicality. We may swap over the lugs just to
it? We'll keep all the originals.
just to have a play and
Yeah.
do that. Anyway, we might talk about the kicks.
Yeah, I'll just put these
So
over here.
I'm going to show you some footage as we're talking about this.
Give me this one.
You're going to have that.
I'll have that back.
There are two kick drums that we found, and I like both of them for very different reasons. Yeah, that's fair to say.
Yep.
So we have the Birch Pearl.
The one that we're talking about with the tom mount.
That's right.
Yep, it's a 22 by 18 inch kick drum.
It sounds sick.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Super.
I think we got lucky,
full,
and
yeah.
it's just a really good drum.
Yeah.
You know. So that's fantastic. I quickly threw my EMADs on there just to see how it sound, and it's great.
Yeah.
It's really good. The second drum we've got though is a little bit weak.
It's a Pearl Traveller.
Rhythm Traveller.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's
So
a
20 inch by
8 or 10, something like that.
I think it's 8.
Ridiculous. Yeah.
Yeah, it's super short. You'll see in the footage. So the plan would be that we're gonna stuff around with the Rhythm Traveller kick and see if we can get it to sound awesome. Because if we can have that going back and forth to gigs and then leaving the main kick drum at the studio or the house, that would be really, really cool.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna mic up okay.
I think it'll mic up fine.
With decent
Well,
heads.
I'd really love to play with the different heads that we can put on it and see what depth we can get out of such a shallow shell, you know?
That's right. So that's going to be a bit of a challenge to play with, something interesting to do. Like we said though, the main 22 is amazing. The challenge is going to be the rhythm.
Yeah.
The
But you know, the 22 is great for bigger gigs or studio stuff and all that. We're, you know, like we said, we're building a smaller kit for doing gigs and that kind of stuff. So we are going to mess around with that little kit, the kick drum, and we're going to make that sound as good as we can.
That's right. Okay.
Lastly,
second lastly.
Second lastly.
Okay. Well, this is like a little bit of
second lastly.
Yeah, second lastly. So this is some of my stuff already, but we thought we'd talk about it anyway, so you know what we're working with. We've got some cymbals that I own, but also some cymbals that we found. So the first ones we're going to talk about is the hats. We've got some Soundcaster Meinl Fusion hats.
Yep.
14-inch. They're just good.
They're great.
You know, I
pretty
can't
good.
really whinge about
This is the medium hats too. So
yeah.
you know, they're pretty good for all-rounded kind of styles, I guess. You know, you can use them in heavier situations and they'll hold up, but good for your funk, your R&B, and your just good old weekend gigging, I guess.
So we are going to purchase some cymbals, but this is on the list
to keep.
Yeah,
they're great.
They're probably going to be the main set of hats. I am maybe looking at a dual hat setup. Could be cool.
Yeah.
And we might get something new, but this is definitely sticking around. So that's our first one.
Cool.
I'll slide them over there.
One over here.
Alright.
Oh, this is a nice piece of work.
Yeah, this is the Paiste Duo Ride Virtuosity Series custom ride cymbal. So it's a 20-inch. It's a nice cymbal.
You're keeping this one, aren't you?
Yes, definitely. This is another one that I'm keeping. I am still going to get another 20-inch Duo Ride, which sounds a little bit silly given I already have this one. But this is a heavy ride.
This is quite a heavy ride.
Yeah.
Like, it has a really nice bell sound. If you're playing heavier styles of music, I guess, and you want that real pingy kind of sound off of a ride, this is good. However, it doesn't crash really well.
No. It sounds nice for
It's a ride cymbal.
a ride cymbal.
That's it.
That's right.
As a ride
but it
cymbal.
is not a crash ride.
No.
No. Talking about crashes, I don't have good crashes. These are okay, don't get me wrong, but I mean
That's a Paiste
they
402.
are played out. Both of these cymbals.
Oh, can they see this?
Oh, I don't want them to see this.
Look at it. Look at that crack. It's a crack.
I'll get a close up.
Go
So, the two crash cymbals that I kept as
That
part...
was its original colour.
Yeah,
That's its
the
colour now. Sorry.
So, we got these... these didn't go when I sold the kit.
No.
These two intentionally kept. These two I couldn't sell.
No.
So, Paiste 402. This is... I know you can't tell by the top of it, but it's a Zildjian ZBT.
Yep.
Yeah. This is probably going to go to the bin as we do the new cymbal order with the crack, and I mean the sound quality of this isn't really what I was looking for to start with.
No.
We may still play with this.
The 402, look, it's in good condition.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound too bad.
I don't know. We could stuff around with some stacks or something like that.
I think that's a great idea.
It might be
we
really
could
fun.
cut this one down. Oh. You never know.
I don't know. I feel bad already.
Nah, it'd be
Let's
good.
do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it. We're gonna cut up a cymbal at some stage. I don't know how we're gonna grinder.
Right.
Stand by. Maybe.
That should be fun.
Maybe.
We may do a video
Yeah,
on that in the
yeah.
future.
So this is what we're starting with cymbal wise. This is definitely not where we're stopping though.
No.
I am happy to put a little bit of money into this and make sure that we get the sounds that we're after.
Yeah. As we are building this for Molzo.
Yeah,
It's not like you know what I own.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
Molzo needs something.
That's right. That's
he
right.
needs something.
So the Paiste ride is cool, but
Yeah.
not what I'm after for a gig
Yeah.
because I'd prefer to only run two cymbals
yeah.
if I can help it.
So
and
hats
hats and two cymbals.
Yep.
So we'll play with something new here. We'll definitely get a new crash.
Yep.
Maybe play with some new hats. We'll just have to see how the budget goes and that sort of thing. So that is our hats. Hats. Cymbals, those ones. The last thing we have to talk about is probably the area that we're going to have the most challenge with initially. So it sounds ridiculous, but our biggest problem has been hardware.
Hardware. I have like 2 or 3 drum racks sitting in my garage, but nothing that is suitable to set up a whole drum kit with.
That's right.
Like with stands for
Yeah,
cymbals
and nothing that's super portable either.
No, that's right.
So we're gonna have to do some purchasing. What I did find, we got a snare stand. The snare stand's alright.
Snare stand.
So
the hi-hat stand was good.
even if we buy something else, I could run an offside snare. That could be cool.
Yep.
We found a hi-hat stand that is okay.
Yep.
That's it.
There was a bunch of clamps and nothing else.
Nothing else. So, sorry. I do own the Tama Iron Cobra double kicks.
Yep.
They'll go straight into the kick. So I'm not worried about kick pedals or anything like that.
Yeah.
But I'm struggling desperately at the moment for booms, cymbal stands, anything like that. So we are going to have to take some significant steps as far as hardware is concerned, both in terms of mounting our cymbals, but also fixing up those tom issues that we mentioned before.
Yeah.
So I guess, what's the plan from here, mate?
Well, I think as this is a series, as we slowly investigate and decide what we want to add to this kit, we'll create new videos from that and update you with I guess what heads we're going to decide to put on the kit, what hardware we go with the kit, what extra cymbals we add to the kit, and we'll probably, in that have little flash snippets of us playing with the different heads on especially the 20-inch kick drum and that kind of stuff. It'll be a really cool little, I think, journey to follow.
So we'll get it to the best point that we possibly can, and I'm not going to spoil too much, but Jono has a new drum kit on order. We might do a side-by-side comparison between the Franken kit and then the cool kit that Jono has on the way when it arrives, because they have a very similar purpose, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
We're not going to say any more than that at the moment, but I hope you enjoyed today, just talking through some of the equipment. I really hope you stick around to see the rest of the series and look at our different steps as we try and upgrade the kit.
Sounds good.
And come up with something cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, thank you so much for viewing today.
Hope you enjoyed it.
We'll see you next week. Tick the box, like, subscribe,
all those
comment.
things. Share the video with all your friends who love all this kind of stuff.
Give us cool names that aren't Franken kit as well.
That's it. And let us know what heads we should put on that Remo snare.
It's going to be like Aquarian or whatever.
No.
Alright, guys. Thank you so much.
Have a good one.
Bye.